Israel, Adonai Elohim, Adonai Echad. Toda Abba, Toda, Toda Abba, Toda, Toda Abba, Toda, Toda Abba, Toda, Toda Abba, Adonai, Toda Abba, Adonai, Toda Abba, Adonai, Toda Abba, Adonai. Today I have taken a few pictures and small clips and posted them on my timeline for everybody to see or on my story. And I am also channeling a little bit of Doucette's energy, who isn't with us because she's hibernating upstairs, but I can hear loud and clear talking to me anyway. And I have assembled a few knives here in the colors black, blue, red, green, and, or as it turns out, black, turquoise, pink, green, and even yellow is there. And I have got some plates here that I'm using as cutting boards and a very sharp chef's knife. And then a lot of blessings from Mother Earth that the Lord has provided graciously. And I have got a bowl here that will be serving me for the things that I cut off, and it will go to the compost. And I have, of course, two stuffy matter friends here to support me, and the 4-heart spoonie, the smiley spoonie, and we've got a barrigator here, the USA barrigator, that is wearing two very important messages around his beautiful USA collar that my late wife had made, which is, of course, a beautiful gemstone cross and a little heart that says made with love. And it reminds me very clearly not only of what Holmesy said in his campaign, our teddy bear Holmesy, there is us in the USA, so it's all about us. It's not just about me, me, me. It's all about us. But also it reminds me that when we do something, we should make it with God in our heart and with love. With love. When we make something with the energy of love, and it is made with love, it will always turn out. And it will not always turn out perfect, but it will always turn out lovely. Well, and then there is Mr. Mousse au Chocolat, an original mousse that came from Bar Harbor to me. It was sent to me in a package by my future wife. And he is wearing a beautiful crystal gemstone, clear crystal quartz, and a little keychain from Maine, so everybody knows that he's a maniac, as I wish to be a maniac too. So I have all this loving energy, well, and a smiling cooking spoon with the 4 hearts of Smile Smart. What could be better? Well, and there are a few things that I'm going to talk and babble and ramble about today. Why is there a bowl for the leftovers, for the cut-offs? Because you put them on the compost, that way nothing is wasted. That is that thought that the Lord created it for us all, not just for us people, but we don't need everything, so maybe some wild animal or maybe Mother Earth herself will transform it into new life. Don't waste food, never waste food. Always start a compost, even if you will gift away the compost to somebody who does gardening and you don't do that, you're not talented for that. I bet somebody in your neighborhood will be very happy if you give them your compost, and they will be able to turn it into something useful. And well, and then there is this Domol, that's a German store brand hygiene spray, and there is also it's an alcohol spray, and there is also the roll of kitchen towels, and that is, as I want to symbolize that before we start cooking, that is what my late wife, who was a French lady, and she was a blessing in the kitchen, she was a blessing in my life all over the place, and she touched everybody beautifully with her incredible grace and beauty, but she taught me also some real life skills, and some of them are here in this video also. And one of those is you always clean hygienically the kitchen where you'll be working, because you don't want to put dirt or bacteria into your system. You want to put only the good stuff in there. So we're making a differentiation between what do we want to have and what do we not want to have. And then, well, there's a symbolic bowl of food, because this is not all the food we will be cooking. There will be a lot more. Today is a cooking like a maniac, preparing Health Angels kitchen extravaganza, and I will be all over the place. I'm already made in the pressure cooker, in the beautiful Instapot pressure cooker. I've already made quinoa, more than a pound of quinoa that will last me for many meals as a very healthy side. Did you know that quinoa has just 1 calorie per gram? So 30 calories per ounce. That's incredible, and it is loaded with good minerals and some protein, and it is overall healthy, but you have to prepare it well. And some people are allergic, then you have to desensitize from it, and all that we help you gladly with in SMileSM.art Life Coaching from the heart, because as I said, my late wife was very much into that, and so am I, and so is my future wife. And so we gladly help people find out all these tweaks and how to do things and how to do them time effectively and health efficiently. And we really like to help people get better in life. That's really something we're passionate and enthusiastic about. And so if you need that kind of help, just reach to us and reach out to us, and we will get in touch with you and help you on your way so that you can live a healthy lifestyle. Well, and then there is this little SMileSM.art cup, and see SMileSM.art, we just get better. And there is the little do set, and we can channel her now through the cup. Hi, I'm channeling you. I'm teasing you. I'm channeling you. No, I'm not channeling you. This is channeling me. I'm upstairs having my hibernation, and I said, Dizzy, you can do the work quite, and I can sweep, but I sent my Pussy, my barrigator, who is going all over the world. I have lots of barrigators, and we're sending them all over the world to help everybody so that their life is happy and filled with the little stuff, because it's the little stuff that makes you happy. Wide. Right, and so I will be very soon starting a marathon, and today on the menu will be a Jewish penicillin a variation of a vegetable chicken soup with celery, leech, onion, red onion, carrots, herbs, lots of garlic, and probably I'm gonna add some other vegetables I have in the freezer over there, and that is broccoli and maybe even cauliflower. So I will be adding some Health Angels. I'm gonna put a little dash of olive oil there, a little bit of that, and I'm gonna do some really good, amazing soup there. And I may put a potato in, may not. I'm not yet decided. And I'm also making a tomtatouille. That's my variation of ratatouille, using tomato juice and lots of beautiful French herbs and spices and oil. And I'll be roasting walnuts and peanuts. And I will be also roasting peas. What are they called? Chickpeas. I will be roasting chickpeas and putting some real good spice, some Creole seasoning, mixing the African tradition, the North African tradition, the French tradition, and a little bit of Creole. So it is like 3 French-speaking regions united in the tomtatouille, with some Italian in there, because the tomatoes is an Italian influence. And so You can see that it's going to be a real mixture of that, and there will be also this aubergine. You call it eggplant, and I'm going to use this aubergine up before it goes bad, so I will do that. And I will also add bell peppers, and I will be cutting up a lot of bell peppers later before they go bad. I have got a real ton of them in there, and I will be using some peas from the can and the chickpeas from the can and maybe some kidney beans. And so there is a lot of cooking going on. I will be using 2, 3, or 4 burners. I will be probably using the oven. I'm going to use the pressure cooker. I'm using the hot water tank. I'm using the microwave. And well, I'm also drinking coffee because you can't do it without coffee. No, not the Pepsi. That's a treat. I'm drinking coffee here, unsweetened coffee. Why? Because it helps me stay alert and awake. Well, I didn't intend to tell you about this day in the kitchen, but the Lord said, no, just make a little video about this and do your sermon about that. And so now you can ask yourself, well, where is the message from God in here? You were just rambling. Well, listen to the sermon again. I wasn't. There were some real life lessons. There were the life lesson that it's the little stuff that makes us happy. There was the life lesson in here that before we start, we need to prepare. Before we can even start, we need to think about where this is going, what do we want to do. We don't do it without any sort of planning or thinking. We think first. We then prepare what we will need. We gather everything that we need. We gather strength. We invoke the Spirit of Jesus. We invoke the Spirit of Jesus. We invoke the Spirit of love. We get some little helpers, some encouragement. We do things that make us smile. We prepare ourselves. We do what the song says. We let every heart prepare him room, so that heaven and angels sing, so that heaven and angels sing, so that heaven and angels sing joy to the world. So our cooking, which will be a lot of work, make no mistake, it has already been a lot of work and it's going to be even more work. It's going to be a lot of coordination. It's going to be a lot of running around the kitchen. It's going to be a lot of cutting things up. It's going to be a lot of paying attention to detail. It's going to be a lot of work. But in the end, it will be a work of love. Just as when God made you, or me, or the world. It was a lot of detail work, a lot of running around, a lot of planning. But that's the whole point. The Lord, before he sends you to the world, he already has made your plan. He has already made all the preparations. So, just as we are pretty much prepared and can start cutting up the vegetables, the Lord has already prepared the path for us. And all we need to do is developing the sense how to follow that straight and narrow path that leads us in the path of the righteousness that the Psalm 23 ends in. May the Lord bless you abundantly. Toda Abba Adonai, Toda Abba Adonai, Toda Abba Adonai, Toda Abba, Toda Abba, Toda Abba, Toda Abba, Toda Abba, Adonai. I will praise you with every breath I take. I will praise you with every step I take. I will praise you with every move I make. I will praise you whatever I do, my Lord, I will praise you. I will praise you with every step I take. I will praise you with every move I make. I will praise you with every breath I take. I will praise you. With every prayer I pray, I will praise you. With every word I say, I will praise you. Tomorrow as today, I will praise you. Whatever I do, I will praise you. Amen.